It is that concept of mutual advantage that is so very characteristic of Asian American culture, a culture I am proud to be part of. Asians come here to the great United States, to the world's greatest meritocracy, and realize the opportunity to succeed and prosper through talent and hard work. In return, we give back to our adopted home by contributing to the society and economy and ensuring that our own children excel in school and become productive American citizens. Our children are proving to be a reservoir of talent in vital disciplines, of course, science and math, but also the music and the arts. And I hope in our lifetime we will also see an Asian American Idol. I think this drive and commitment to improve is a wonderful testament to Asian American culture. It is something I feel has helped bring me here today, and something future generations of Asian Americans will help the United States to prosper. Although there is still work to be done to develop a deeper understanding between Asia and the West, I feel our experience and that of our children is making a powerful case for what links great cultures can achieve. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for the honor you've done me this evening, and I'm truly grateful to accept this award. Thank you.
Well, it's been a great night, and we're almost to the end of the program, but before we say goodnight, we want to introduce you to a very important person, John Chen. He's the chair-elect of the Committee of 100 and chairman, president, and CEO of Sybase Incorporated.
John will be succeeding General Fugh as the chairman of the committee on May 3rd. And he was elected chair just about 10 days ago. The voter turnout rate was an amazing 86%. Which, if you think about it, is even higher than the Taiwanese presidential elections. That's pretty impressive. So please join me in a warm welcome to our incoming chair, John Chen.
Okay, they told me I'm the one to take it home. Thank you all very much. For my fellow members, I am extremely humble and grateful that you have selected me to organize the committee. I wouldn't even dare say to lead. For those of you who would like to know a little bit of insight behind the scene, workings of the committee, you imagine the following thing. You had about 150 people that they have some common characteristic. They are obviously very successful, probably A++ personality, been their bosses, never listened to anybody, probably other than their spouse. And they have another characteristic. I know they could talk forever, each and every one of them. And they like to hear the sound of their own voice. And some of them could even have a debate within themselves in a room alone. And they asked me to organize this, and I am indeed very grateful and somewhat scared. Thank you, General Fugh, for your great leadership and your contribution the last number of years. I know I'm extremely relieved to find the next quote-unquote sucker to do the job. Do you guys enjoy the evening? Thank you. Couldn't happen without the staff. Hard work, and if you really like the evening and enjoyed it, you could certainly leave the gratuity in an envelope for me. Okay, back to some serious stuff. I unlike General Fugh, he was somewhat scripted, obviously very long. I was on the plane coming over here when I received this email by the staff and say, you are the closer. And then I emailed back and said, what do I say? And they said, just the normal stuff. So I don't know what the normal stuff is. So I thought about giving you the history of the Committee 100. That would take about 45 minutes. Or I could tell you a little bit about what I see tonight myself. I see a lot of friendship. I say the friendship among us and members, among all of you who come in and supported us. We thank you very much. We know there's no lack of dinner in this town. And now you have to dry clean your tux too. But more importantly, there's a lot of friendship, many years with a lot of distinguished guests, leaders, awardees that we built among the two countries for the better of the world and for the better of the generations. On a personal note, my wife actually asked me, I was debating whether I could actually have time and the capability to accept this big challenge ahead of me. And I was thinking about it, and she asked me what I was thinking about. I told her that I was thinking about maybe doing this, and the first thing she says, why? And that was a great question. You know, I've been married to the same lovely lady for 29 years, so we now reduce our conversation to one word. And then when I answer and she didn't like it, she just rolled her eyes. So that's like very efficient communications. Anyway, my daughter's here, so she will, I'm sure, tell on this. But anyway, back to where I was. But what is really why? One of my elder members called me up one evening and tried to convince me to do this. And, you know, we go on the phone, normal stuff for a long time. And he finally said, John, you know, you need to take yourself out of this a little bit. It's not for you. And I said, yeah, it's not for me. I really don't need it. So I said, okay. It's not for the members because they could take care of themselves. They're very successful people. It's for the next generations. We do not want to lose this platform. We want this platform to continue so that the next generation could aspire to participate in this platform and do better works for the society at large. So with that, I took the job. He was so happy he didn't show up tonight. Anyway, what's true? Everything I said is true. Thank you all for your support tonight and your great friendship for all these years. And I got energized, and I know a lot of my fellow members got energized by just seeing you here and listening to all these great, great speeches. And obviously the singing ain't bad either. And we hope this will sustain us and energize us for another year. We hope to see you all next year again, or at least spread the word that this is a great party. And next year we're going to do it in San Francisco. Thank you and good night.
Congratulations, John. I feel confident that the committee is in great hands for the next several years, and we all look forward to working with you.
Now, after this Washington event, the Committee of 100 have a gathering on December 8th and 9th at the China World Hotel in Beijing, so we'll see you there. And we'd like to announce that the 19th annual conference will take place in San Francisco from April 8th to the 10th, 2010. So mark that down on your calendars. And before we end tonight, I'd like to draw your attention to the beautiful table centerpieces. They were generously donated by Wal-Mart. So please admire them, but we request that you kindly leave them on the table in the interest of sustainability because they will be reused.
And the Committee of 100 is a green organization. We started a carbon offset program 2 years ago, and we are committed to doing our part to conserve energy and address climate change. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
Good night.
Have a safe trip home. See you in Beijing or San Francisco. Good night, Cynthia.